Hey gang, I wanted to draw your attention to some things that are going on behind the scenes, things you might not necessarily read about in the weekly. The first thing is a reminder that we have formed a facilities team of 5 people, and we have charged them with the task of finding Generations Community Church a new home by July 1st, 2019. They've been working. They've been looking at some things behind the scenes. Apparently, they're going to be presenting a report to our elders next month, the month of October. If you've been driving along and you've had the thought, man, we should buy the Golden Corral and put a big cross on it, or something along those lines regarding facilities or meeting space for us, you should pass those ideas along to Brandy Osborne. Just simply send an email to info@g2c.net, info@g2c.net, and we'll make sure that Brandy gets that so that the folks on her team can be aware of your idea. Second thing, you'll probably noticed some elements of our worship service moving around a little bit. One of the things that I've often lamented about evangelical Protestantism is that we tend to do the same thing the same way all the time. Now, on the one hand, that's good because repetition is a good schoolmaster. On the other hand, it can kind of get a little deadish or something along those lines. So my wheels have been turning about worship quite a bit of late. If you have ideas, if you've noticed some things, you should talk to me. We should talk, especially as we get into the Christmas season. I'm going to be mapping out a lot of things about Christmas and the series after Christmas during the month of October. No one will be able to fault us for not planning ahead. Dun, dun, dun. The last thing I want to draw your attention to is something you can read about in the weekly, and that is the fact that the last Sunday of this month, 2 Sundays from now, September 30th, we're starting off the morning together in the big room at big round tables with a carry-in brunch. Generations is providing coffee and milk and juice and donuts, and we're asking you to bring a giant thing of fruit or your favorite breakfast casserole or something along those lines to share. Why are we doing this? Because it's a good thing to sit down together and eat together. You may not know this, but one of the earliest symbols of Christianity wasn't just the cross, it was a table. That's right, table. Because Christians gathered together around a table. There's something about sitting across the table from someone that's very different from a Sunday morning. You may not know this, but some of the earliest kind of church buildings or mini tabernacles or things that the Christians built, they weren't sitting facing a stage. They were actually sitting facing each other so that conversation could take place. What? I know. At any rate, I hope you're enjoying this last little vestige of summer, and I hope to see you this Sunday at Generations Community Church as I continue in my series on the 10 Commandments. If only I could muster my Charlton Heston voice.
Let my people go.
Okay, bye.